it was calling me, but today's Tuesday, July 11th. Still 2023. I'm talking right now about this piece of shit, Daniel Rumanos, aka Daniel Moran, aka Ron Lee Mershon Jr. According to his IMDb page, where he put that was his birth name, and he's trying to act like that wasn't his name. Anyways, this guy, I've been basically arguing with all day because he's one of those people that is supporting this idea that we need to be okay with adults having relationships with puberty, basically teenagers with children that have reached their puberty stage already. In his mind, he thinks that that is something that needs to be allowed because apparently in his mind children that are in that stage of their life are adults already, because in his mind puberty is the threshold which decides when a child becomes officially an adult, which is fucking stupid because we all know that children as young as 9 years old. I haven't debated it with him this deeply. I might ask him. Maybe he'll come on my podcast. I don't know. He seems pretty sure of himself. He seems pretty confident that what he's saying has some substance and some some kind of rationality that we should all embrace to a degree, at least in his mind. He's sick in his fucking head. He's disgusting, and I would never agree with that idea that um that children are adults when they hit puberty, because that's just stupid. Um we all know that that is not true. Well, at least the rational minds out there know that that's not true. So I'm just gonna read the comments because I just want to get the substance out there. So I put this post right here. It says, "This pedo who apparently hates the Sound of Freedom movie because it exposes the world of his illicit activities is spamming my account. So if your comment got a laugh react from this POS, just know he is not a friend, just a basic B troll that hides behind a computer with an anime character as his profile picture." And then I found the MF. He is a pedo. Daniel Romanos. "I will terminate you, MF. Occult investigator Dr. Daniel Romanos doesn't need a day job." It's a link to the articles that talk about him being a pedophile, where he had apparently in another interview back in the day did something regarding uh, basically child porn or child relationships, pedophilia and stuff. I haven't looked into everything because I've seen enough to know that he's a piece of shit. I don't need to go any further digging into it to know he's a piece of shit. But anyway, so he's the only one, of course, that reacted because all my fucking friends and family are a bunch of losers on here that are afraid of people, of confronting people. Anyways, real dirtbags like this. So he's the only one that reacted or reacted at all. And I put, "Keep laughing, MF. LMFAO, keep laughing." And then, "This your ugly face," because I found a picture of him, I guess, from back in the day. Or maybe it's a recent one. I'm not sure when that was taken. Um, Not even the Global League of Magicians and Mentalists want you. Ha ha ha. Nobody likes pedos except other pedos. Because apparently he was a part of this Global League of Magicians and Mentalists, and he's on a list that has banned him from their organization. And he put, "Glom is a gossip parody site about the magic community, not an actual organization." And then I put, "Yeah, okay, Chomo, keep up your delusions to stay safe in your insanity. Ha ha ha." And he put, "Obviously, if it were a real organization, it would have been sued into non-existence by now. Check out the rest of the site. It's all parody and satire or whatever." I don't believe him. He's a liar. And I put, "Wow, you're really butthurt about that, aren't you? You have no movie. You have no real investors or backing. So you have to do interviews talking about your non-existent production with a 12-year-old on YouTube who has 3 videos up and less than 10 subscribers. LMFAO, you are a chomo loser whose existence will fade into the nothingness it deserves. Because he's posting links and stuff to his supposed script that he wrote. I'm not even gonna mention the stupid ass name, but he's supposedly, it was gonna be in production with some director that was gonna bring in Eric Roberts, but he decided to turn it down because they wanted to change the creativity of the film. And so now he's just trying to uh bring it into production himself, basically. Like, he's doing it all himself, and he's convincing these young girls to be a part of it. They're so naive and they don't know any better. I put your dad never even wanted you because I found an article of a guy with the same name as him but without the junior that lived in his area, and it didn't even mention him as a a son of him. So I put your dad never even wanted you, and then he put, here's an interview with the actress who was starring in the film, and it's an interview with the little girl from YouTube, the little 12-year-old Indian girl who is interviewing his actress, a Russian actress supposedly, and you can barely hear the girl. I'll put the links on this video here, so if you want to hear it, you can barely hear her talking. She's like whispering. She sounds afraid. She has just trying to hype this up and make it something it's not. And I put that's the same little girl that did your interview. How stupid do you think people are, dude? Just because children believe your lies doesn't mean adults will. Because when I first heard it, I just pressed play and I heard the little girl from the video. She's from India, and I heard her accent, and I was like, that's the same girl. But I didn't wait to listen. I just started making fun of him here. But he did have another actress on there, another voice, and she wasn't the same girl. But she, like I said, she sounded terrified, and it was obvious that she was not a renowned actress. Yes, about the interview where the other girl is actress Alia Shirinkina, whom I introduced on the show because I am also her booking agent. Wow, so, and I put, wow, so you made a fake IMDB account and made an animation character and got your main actress now, huh? LMFAO, pathetic. And then he put all IMDB accounts are verified via film, TV credits before they are made public, available to the public. And I put, literally anyone can pay to get an account and say they're making a film, even small budget films. I worked in Hollywood, dude. I've been on sets with Jennifer Love Hewitt, Justin Timberlake, all the original Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. cast, and many, many others. I know how Hollywood works. I also have an IMDb account with all my film credits, some of which were just shorts made on a very tiny budget. So please, fuck off with your nonsense. F off with your nonsense. Your film is never going to be made. And he put, my film is an independent production. I am financing myself using part of the inheritance from my late parents. It will be made when I want it to be. We are currently looking at a filming schedule for spring, summer 2024. And I put, yeah, I know. That's what I meant when I said low budget and anyone can get an account, clueless. And he put, yes, I never claimed it was anything but that. We are also doing a manga-style comic book adaptation of my series. And I put, STFU, shut the fuck up, you liar. You claimed Eric Roberts was going to be in it at one point. LMFAO, how do you go on living knowing what a sad and competent individual you are at life? And I put, by we, do you mean you and the voices in your head? And he put, no, I was offered a deal by producer Tim Chismar that would have included Eric Roberts playing a role. I turned it down because I don't want to relinquish creative control. Oh my god! I'll continue this in a bit. I have to answer this.